Power forward led the team in rebounds last season from Orani Bataan, number 6, Luis Sangalang. And at center from Ilagan City, Isabela, number 15, Prince Rivero. Coaching Terrafirma Dyip is Ronald Tubig. It is now time to meet the starters for the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Point guard is the team's leading local player in assists from San Fernando, La Union, number 19, Taylor Teo. Shooting guard from Lubao, Pampanga, number 2, Sean Mangante. Small forward from San Luis, Pampanga.
Against Terrafirma, but they did struggle against a small ball rain or shine last time around. Let's see who gets this one here today. Welcome to your PBA, as the ball will go back to Phoenix after an early turnover. Paulo De Rosario alongside Eric Reyes and Bel Gregorio on the call here for you. Partner, let's take a look at this Terrafirma team, because they may have only had one win so far, a lot of losses, but you could argue they were so close in so many games this conference of making this record much more impressive, as Santos gets the first basket here for this game.
Yes, I mean, you cannot leave Brian Santos wide open like that from three-point line. He will definitely hit those. But going back to your question, yeah, sometimes a small ball is one way to really, get one team, off track. But again, when you have a Phoenix team which is much bigger, this might be an advantage for guys like Brian Santos.
Brian Santos, he is one of those guys that we know has a quick trigger, and he plays a weird role in the PBA, which is a good thing. A modern big, a stretch four in many ways.
Yes, he can definitely create a lot of good things for this Phoenix team, most especially with the matchup.
Here's Jason Perkins. He wants a three-pointer as well. He cannot get it to go. Balungay, offensive rebound and the score. Cue the timeout. 10-0 run.
At the same time, he also can shoot and draw out that big man.
Here's Sangalang. Oh, what a fake. Gets the first two of Terrafirma.
Guys, Balungay has to be careful with a lot of those post moves, because Sangalang is such a great operator in the low post.
Turnover here, Terrafirma running the other way. It is a 4-on-1 break, and that is the right decision coming from Paulo Hernandez.
And that was a good timeout there by Coach Ronald Tubit, because they were able to get at least 2 baskets in succession there.
You know what? It just feels right seeing Coach Ronald Tubit, Coach Willie Wilson, 2 players who, it doesn't feel long ago, we were seeing them on the floor. As Jason Perkins,
it wasn't long ago when you just saw me play again.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Grade school pa ako nun. As we see Jason Perkins score in the interior there.
How everyone contributed against a Tropang 5G, not just in scoring, but in defense or in being a decoy. Things that they can build on as they face Phoenix this afternoon. We also saw Maverick Hanmisi earlier warming up. He is finally suited up after nursing a big toe injury, but whether or not he will play will be a game time decision. Gentlemen.
Thank you so much for that report. That was Bel Gregorio. It'll be very exciting should he play. As Dirat Hanapi raised the first triple here for Terrafirma, and he checked there coming from Terrafirma. And
beautiful
pass. What a run.
That's a very mobile big guy who can run the floor very well and quite athletic too.
17-7 here, 10-point lead for the Phoenix Fuel Masters after the hot shooting start of Brian Santos really got them going. Sangalang taking on Santos here. The push going inside. Hanapi nahanap ng tres.
It's a second three-point shot by Didat Hanapi.
Of course, Hanapi, one of those guys that goes under the radar sometimes. But arguably, this is not one of the better configurations in terms of offense here. Well, you said third because a three-pointer. So yeah, I see how that mistake was made.
Thank you for saving me.
I got you. I had to just point that out. Tyler Teo with the 2. They've been driving, they've been kicking the ball out. As Tyler Teo will get this over the just entered Jeric Ahanmisi.
He will definitely need to get better to up his game. He will be able to discover the things that he really needs to be able to even be better.
Richie Rivero extends, nothing there. Kai Balungay crashes the board.
It's way too many offensive rebounds here for Phoenix early on.
The Kai Balungay shined the brightest here for Phoenix. Actually, when Jason Perkins was out injured, I believe at the start of last conference, and since then we haven't really seen an explosive production as Red Paraiso hits a triple here. But we are now seeing Balungay learning how to play more with Perkins on the floor and get his numbers up as well.
I think it's going to be a good combination to have both of them on the floor because it makes them deadlier. They definitely can complement each other. You know, Jason is a great post player. This guy, Balungay, can really get going from the weak side.
I mean, like, we're just past the halfway mark, partner, and they're already at 28 points. Phoenix are rolling. Make that 30.
There's something that Terrafirma would really have to check to any matchup.
Adrian Mariano, little fake, takes it strong, probably expected contact, and that time gets the basket. Thought about it again. Here's Tuffin. Tuffin with the fake, driving inside, great feed in. And that is still perfect for Kai Balungay, 12 points.
This is going to be a good night for him. He started out pretty well. All he needs to do is just to be consistent with his contributions here.
Mariano could not get the foul, was looking at the referee. Manelli. Rivero. Oh, Rivero. Messi.
The great move, you know, that footwork, most especially coming off transition.
It's not just that Phoenix are scoring a lot here. It's the fact that they're doing it so early in the clock. There's barely any resistance. You
gotta make stops.
Defense wins championships, partner. And right now, Terrafirma are lacking in that department, to say the least, as Mariano goes to work. Environment, they were all part of Gila's youth programs together. Yes. And you just gotta feel there's an immense amount of pride there for the parents as well. Securing that position to be able to gobble up that rebound instead.
Yes, I mean, you have to be very smart, most especially in the pro league, because you play with a lot of, you have to be very smart and use your body. Look at the way Ken Tuffin was able to have a nice head and shoulder fake first before going that baseline drive. All guys who are burly and huge.
Yes.
You look at Escandor, you look at Perkins.
RJ Azul, that's a layup for him. On the attack, taking it all by himself, no good. Oh, but what a good rebound here coming from Jay Bravo. Here's our Garcia swinging things around. The attack, Escandor taking it straight for the basket and one.
You know how physical it is, but of course you cannot miss all these good moves because you definitely need it against, you know, tougher opponents.
Over to Ben
He
Gregorio.
checked up on Prince Rivero. Despite grimacing in pain back to the bench, nothing to worry about. He will be okay. He is currently nursing a left half contusion matapos matamaan ng tuhod ang kanyang calf. So he's just feeling a bit of tightness, but he will be okay. Kayang-kayang makabalik. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much for that report. That was Ben Gregorio telling us about Prince Rivero, who in that last possession before he was subbed out, held on to his calf. So at least we have a little update on that. Nice fake there from Luis Sangalang.
To get some easy baskets on the opposite end to really continue the kind of offense that you want.
Here's Mabaan Misi finding Sangalang. Gets two people up, basket and one.
Good pivot, a good nice shot fake underneath. And you know, that nice upper body would be able to really help him against the physicality of the Phoenix bigs.
You know, with Terrafirma. Phoenix though, quick to set up defensively. Paraiso trying to tear that apart. And
that's a beautiful pass.
Given a bit of space here. Asking for the pick again. Kai Balungay gets the feed, attacking Bravo, going downhill and scores.
You know, Kais is getting his way under the basket, especially if he gets it from the guards. Oh, nice move again by Paraiso.
Oh, Paraiso with the dreamy move.
Well, they're getting a lot of the shots from they're not really making, but look at this beautiful move there by Paraiso. And prior to this, he had another beautiful assist also. Very slow.
Yeah.
I mean, you could see that the defensive intensity wasn't there either. So here they're more aggressive in the second quarter. That's something that you really want to do early in the game because the opposing team can really get the jump out of you.
Here's Misi. It wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get used to his new squad. Misi scores.
About Mavis, he can definitely cut angles so well. Look at it right here. Look at the way he cut that angle and en route to that easy layup.
Ways that other teammates don't necessarily know. Here's Tyler Teo. Finding Brian Santos. He was red hot in the first
Still
quarter.
there.
Still hot now. Unable to finish against Misi. As it has become a bit of a sprint here in this game. As Sanggalang finally scores. The little fake, the drive, the kick out. Good ball movement here. It results in a Mariano triple. Yes, it does.
But that's something that can really fire them up.
Conceded 25 points here. It is a plus 11 advantage for Terrafirma. Kwekate trying to trim that down. He does. Their 3-point shooting. Tyler Tio trying to make this a double-digit deficit yet again. Perkins taking on Rivero, kicking that out. Oh,
Nice.
Tio.
See that?
Hernandez driving, attacking. Oh, he did all the right moves. And all of a sudden, Terrafirma are within single digits.
Perkins.
Finds Rivero. Rivero on the attack. No good. Perkins again. And he gets a finish. On the attack now, working on Hernandez. Little stab there. Santos has it. Now to Tyler Tio. Oh, what a fake. Fakes right, drives left. He's hit a couple of threes already. Can't get that one. Hernandez, big rebound from him.
Hernandez again.
And that's a basket and one. A chance for a 3-point play the hard way.
Brought the team back slowly. Now he's starting the third quarter again and trying to inspire this team with this all-court hustle.
Have started to put that first quarter back in the rear-view mirror. Here's Tuffin. Driving, attacking. Oh, what a move from Tuffin. Sanggalang. Back to Hernandez, kicking that out. Good ball movement here. They go to the corner, and they drain a triple. Quarter. Paraiso. Oh, what a swat. As it finds Hanapi. Hanapi off the drive. Able to sneak his way through. Now Paraiso. Paraiso driving. Kicks it out to Hernandez. That one no good. Paraiso gets a rebound. Good feed to Sanggalang.
You know, Paraiso is such a great playmaker. You know what?
They go to the corner here. You don't leave him open because that's what he does. Keeps his possession alive. Hernandez drive. Oh, what a block from Santos. Reminder, he's a long dude.
Yeah.
Goes on the attack. That's a 4 from Balongay. Not quite there.
Oh, nice hustle there.
He wants to get going here. Can he finally find the basket? Not that time because Paraiso has it. Paraiso driving, attacking. Open lane and easy to. Go on the attack here. Mariano pulls up. No good. Ball falls to Rivero. Rivero on the drive, on the run. Escandor to his left. Bill Pinoy step and Richie Rivero gets a 2. Starting to pull away yet again. The biggest lead was at 20. Here's Evanelli. Oh, left wide open, and that's an easy finish. And you're going to take a look at the defense again of Terrafirma. Let's see if it results in anything. They go to Jeric, Anmisi to Anmisi. No dice. Oh, but here you go. Bravo against Richie Rivero. Oh, he hesitated forever.
Oh,
He
what
stopped
the
time. Again, partner. Because there's a little hesitation. There's the Euro. There's the Pinoy step. And that was Jeric Anmisi, by the way. Here's Rivero. Missed the 2 free throws a while ago. Goes on the drive. Takes it strong to the hoop.
Oh, Richie looks hurt there. It really forces him to let go of that ball.
Well, matching the biggest lead of the game so far right now at 20. Anmisi looking for his first basket and finally gets it. And that's so important, partner. Seeing the ball trickle through the hoop. Layup or free throw. Here's Evanelli. Settles for the jumper.
Oh,
Gets
nice.
good. Tried to go downhill, but now finding Perkins. Perkins has that shot, but won't take it yet. Trying to direct Balungay. He's far away from the basket, and Perkins was trying to tell him to go in closer. Balungay kicks it inside to Tuffin. Tuffin with the bump and the basket. So interior defense here for Phoenix doing very well because Terrafirma have been trying to attack the basket.
Well, Luis Sanggalang has been aggressively attacking. Even there were times when they would get Anmisi the ball in the paint. It's just that the defense was right there.
That time Perkins.
Only one guy defending you, which is either you can go on a curl or you can go on a flare out.
Katapusan trying to keep Perkins down.
Good help.
I wouldn't even call it the 2-3. It's
You got to try anything that can really get that spark.
and almost turnover there. And you gotta say that kind of threw off Phoenix a bit. It's just the second effort worked out.
They're just going to make stops at this stage.
So the question now is, where does the offense come from? Sanggalang will try to beat that guy yet again. They're now throwing a double team to Sanggalang. Good kick out, Katapusan. Great feed into the interior. Oh, what a swat! But it looks like that will be goaltending. Take a look at that again, partner.
I think it was short.
Ooh, actually, that looked a bit close. So, okay, so we're going to decide on the goaltending. Tyler Tio. Tio driving, goes to the corner, wide open, is Tuffin, and Tuffin answers back with 3 of his own. And the next possible opportunity. And Daves elevates and scores. We're talking about the Terrafirma Dyip, which was the second
Quarter, yes.
Unfortunately, unable to keep the momentum from that point on. You just have to credit also the defensive game plan here of the Phoenix Fuel Masters, as Paul Garcia gets his first 2 of the game, because they were able to shut down the water for both Jeric Ahanisi and J.M. Bravo, 2 of the more dangerous players of the Terrafirma Dyip.
Well, if you look at the previous games, JM was also struggling in the last couple of games that they had. But of course, Ahanisi, that 19.5 average, that's something that...
When R.R. Garcia came in and R.J. Azul hit a couple of 3-pointers to make sure that they didn't get too far away. And speaking of R.R. Garcia,
he heard you.
Di lang ang hela mo.
He heard you.
Strong starts are imperative for this group in particular.
Well, yes. In any game that you have, in the PBA, you have to start out well.
To go past Junmar Fajardo and San Miguel Beermen here and try and worry them, because the thing with San Miguel is that even if you're able to limit Junmar to a low double-double, someone else might explode.
Oh, yes. There's just so many weapons.